Have you been told you need to accelerate your putter through the ball to become a good putter? Please stop what you're doing. Cut it out. It's killing your putting like you wouldn't believe. I've seen it so many times in pro-ams. People go, oh, I've got to accelerate the putter. 3-putt, 4-putt, 3-putt. It's so hard to judge distance. You just need to stop what you're doing. So what I want you to do is, if you're someone who has been told, or you know that you have a very short backswing and then you have a really long follow through pretty much every single putt, and the only ones where you don't, where you have a good pendulum, is about 3-footer, then you have a huge problem with judging club head speed. And what that means is that if you can't judge the club head speed of your putter, you can't judge distance. What does that mean? It means you're going to have a lot of 3-putts and 4-putts, because the number one thing that determines whether you have a 2-putt or a 3-putt is how hard you hit the first putt. Think about your last 3 putts. You probably didn't hit it so far left or right that you had a 3-putt. It's because you left it so far short or hit it so far long that was the real problem. And through my vast experience of playing with amateurs in pro-ams, I know that the biggest problem I see is people trying to accelerate the putter through the ball. Now, don't get me wrong, a very slight, small little acceleration is not a really bad thing, but it's so small that you can barely tell. And in fact, if you watch a lot of modern day putters now, someone like Cam Smith is a very good example. He actually has a shorter follow through than what he does backswing. Now, I'm not going to advocate for that so much. I'd definitely probably prefer to see a nice pendulum action, and that the size of the pendulum changes depending upon the size of the putt you want to hit. So in this video, what I'm going to do is, if you're someone, now this is very specific. This is for someone who you've been told, or you've seen on video, or a pro's told you that you've got a very short backswing and a very long follow through and you struggle judging distance, then this video is for you. Because what I'm going to talk about is the theories behind how you actually judge club head speed much better by paying attention to your backswing. And I'm also going to give you a little exercise you can do, which is like something that's purely for people who accelerate too much, to get them used to paying attention to the backswing more. So hang around, check out the video. I'm doing it on the putting green with a very small, simple little drill that you can do next time you're there. And if you did this every day for a little while, eventually you're going to start to pay attention more to your backswing length, and the through swing will look after itself. So this is not a drill that you do forever. Otherwise, you'll actually cause yourself more problems. But if you're someone who's very specifically too short to too long, and you want to get more like a pendulum and then start judging distance better on your first putt, then this video is for you. So check it out. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. Cheers.
So this is for people when you know you've been told by a coach or someone with some expert advice that you do a very short backswing, and then you try and increase the size of the hit, giving it a bit more length there, using the wrists. Basically what it means is your backswing length isn't anywhere big enough to create a nice pendulum. You've got a short backswing, accelerate through too much, you've got a long follow. Best players in the world judge distance by judging how big a backswing they make, and then they let it come through like that. If you imagine one of those toys that a lot of officers have got, where they lift up that ball, then they drop it, and it hits another ball, and then it bounces and tick, tick, tick like that. What I want you to imagine is you're lifting that ball, whether it's a long way or a little way. That's what you're doing with your backswing to determine how far the ball is. So this is a little exercise I put together here. These 2 tees are just barely wider than that ball, and I'm going to put the ball just behind it like this. And I need you to do this for a little bit, which is, first of all, you're going to try and hit the ball 1 meter, then 2 meters, then 3 meters, then 4 meters. And the tee's going to be in the way. So it's all determined by backswing length. Well, the club head won't go past those tees. So I just hit that one about probably 2 meters. I'm going to try and hit this one about 6. It's all done with backswing. This is only for people who know they have too short a backswing. If you've got a long backswing and then you're slowing down, this is not for you. Right? So this is for other people.